My name is Harmony Boucher, and I was born in Australia, but I grew up here, up north. As a model, I started modelling about a year ago, and I'm a musician. I have been since I was little. I'm in a band called Voguette. My dad was a rock and roller, so he kind of, since I was young, he was always encouraging it, and about 4 of my sisters were in bands as well. I started by working in a recording studio. I came down and just made teas and coffees for about a year. I started modelling when Julian from Models One, he saw me, just decided he wanted me, so he kind of made the decision for me. Music and fashion. Well, I think the relationship of both, like, they're so interlocked, really. It's, you can't really do one without the other, in my mind. You know, I think modelling for me, if I didn't have music while I was modelling, I wouldn't be able to do it. And with music, I think modelling is just, it teaches me how to perform properly, so like they both affect each other. I think musically, when I kind of go somewhere different musically, it'll affect how I dress as well. It's always been an expression of who I am at the time. You know, when I was a teenager playing football, I wore tracksuits, and now I'm doing music. And I think modelling is you have to be a lot more aware of yourself, just purely physically, because you don't have anything else to back you up. I think with music, if you can sing and you can perform, you can kind of get away with maybe being a bit awkward with your body. I personally prefer playing live, because I've spent most of my life in the studio as opposed to on stage. But I know that other people in my band much prefer being in the studio. It's a very different thing being in the studio compared to live, so, you know, it's a different thing. Fashion weeks, well, I mean, I've only done New York and London. New York is kind of on the same page as London a bit. You know, they let you be a little more edgier, and they're not so obsessed with you being like the perfect model or the perfect clothes hanger. I think my personal style was kind of, I had to explain this the other day, and I think I said it was polite punk. It's kind of, you know, very proper, but then also at the same time, you know, braces and boots. So I think all the Gavin Watsons and all the photography stuff he did of his youth has really inspired me, like, with more recent stuff. And then I think if I ever wanted to be girly, I always try and look like Twiggy. Well, I think London's like it's a very hard city, so I think you have to be very hard to like deal with it, which I think stylistically in both music and modelling it has an effect, because you know, you like to look like someone that could beat someone up. I think the best thing for a model to know is that you're never going to be everyone's cup of tea, so if someone turns you down, it's not your fault, you know. Ciao, Vogue Italia, è stata una bella giornata, grazie.